sounds to me like if he turned his life around so significantly within a week, it sounds more like he took that $100, bought a bottle of liquor and a hammer, went and hammer murdered some guy with a nice house, just moved himself in.
I wonder how long
there is
that would work.
Cuts.
Well, you always wonder, right? I think if you have their bank account and you pay the bills, nobody will notice, right? As long as you keep paying the bills. You can't go to their job or anything. You got to call and be like, this is Joe. You mean John? Yeah, John. I'm never coming back.
I'm never coming back.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to die. Don't look into it. Yeah.
Real sick. Oh, I'm dying and I'm dead. Click. Like that scene from Unbreakable, right? That's what that crazy psychopath was kind of doing. He had like broken into the house and like killed the father and like tied up the girls to the radiator, whatever, and he was just living there, right? Eating their food and just living in that house, using it as his home base or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, it was fucked. Yeah, it was crazy. He's like insane. He's up there like drinking malt liquor and just spitting it on him. Like what a maniac. Good times.
Now I'm really thinking about this. We'll go with the hammer murder theme, since it's a growing epidemic all around the area.
Est-wing.
Yeah. If you kill someone in their house or wherever, and you have to subsume their life, or if you don't want to kill them, you watch a guy die and you steal his documents, and then no one's a good person in this scenario, especially not you. And so, how long can you do it?
Oh,
like
man.
you don't have his bank account info, you don't have his like personal info. You're gonna have to like scouring his house for documents and shit.
It won't be that hard to find. I don't think it'll be that hard to find. So all you need is like some basic information, right? And I feel like
he'd have to live alone first of all, because you're gonna be like, honey, and she'd be like,
ah. Oh, you just get her too. You just get her too, right? You've got all of his information. You got his wallet. You got all of his materials. You can apply for credit cards in his name. You got his bank account, presumably. You can just, as long as he's got enough of a nest egg built up, you can just live there for indefinitely. Just keep paying the bills, and nobody will notice.
I mean, if you're having to murder 2 people now, like somebody's going to
at least 2. At least 2. There may be.
At least 2. Okay.
I mean, what happens when the grandparents come to visit for Tommy's birthday?
This is now just a house for you to murder people who show up in. Not so much trying to survive in their life.
Well, we can't be quibbling over spilt milk, Taylor. Do you want to take this man's life and live in another man's skin, or don't you? I'm trying to get off here.
I'm trying to get. What's that guy's name in Sonny? The guy he's imitating, Brian Lefebvre. That's what it is.
Lefebvre. Yeah. Brian Lefebvre.
To get off. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Vic Vinegar, head of security.
Vic Vinegar, head of security. That's the dumbest made-up name in any show. Vic Vinegar.
Well, see, there's Vic Vinegar and there's Hugh Honeycutt, and they're honey and vinegar. They work as a team.
You gonna buy this house? How about I take your wife upstairs and teach her what it's like to be inside a really big house? She can't handle the vinegar. Vic, save some of that. Oh, that's great. Okay, so you think you could survive indefinitely as long as you can tactfully murder everybody who shows up, and
let's just say we do this to Woody, right? Hypothetically, nobody out there listening do this, right? All right, you erase the whole gamer tag clan, right? You take the clan off the map. Let's just leave it at that. They are no more, and then you just assume Woody's life. Now, you and I might notice it next Thursday that Woody's not on the show, but he's like, well, he's not returning our calls. He texted me back some angry stuff. He cursed me out. He says he's done. Well, we just move along. I get Chiz to handle the payroll, and we get Wings back on the show, and he'd be Fat Woody.
We could frame that aggressive neighbor's dog for the murders.
There you go. So you just take over Woody's life, right? And Woody's got a nest egg built up. It will indefinitely pay the tax, the property tax, and the power bill and stuff. Especially if you utilize the East Sunroom. You don't have to turn the lights on all the time, folks. When you move it, be eco-friendly when you take out the gamer tag clan. Okay, and use the. You could live there indefinitely. Years would go past before one of their relatives would actually visit. Right? How long would it be before someone showed up and looked into you guys not returning phone calls, only texting
Probably
back.
soon.
Oh, surely they'd come around right away. Catch you.
You don't sound very confident. I think years would pass. He'd be living high on the hog over there. Woody gets this nice milk delivered all the time, produce, all that stuff comes right to his door. You don't. You just add
And that milkman doesn't give a fuck. He'll put the 10th milk jug right next to the other rotten 9.
Oh, you're drinking his milk. You're
Get outta here.
drinking that delicious organic milk. You're drinking that Woody milk. Meanwhile, they're all rotten in the basement.
Comes in glass jars. You'll like it.
Yeah, it's cool. Tink.
This is a good idea. I'd get my fan mail.
I'm just saying, it'd be a long time before anyone actually showed up and was like, "Where's Woody?" You know, like it just wouldn't happen. This wouldn't happen.
Probably screwed up. They wouldn't even think to use the tractor to bury the bodies.
You don't need to. Nobody's gonna be searching the house. I mean, if they come in and see you, the jig is up, right? So you can just leave those bodies to rot wherever you wish. Pick a bedroom. There's dozens.
I'm not letting bodies rot in the bedroom of the house I just stole. I have principles.
Oh yeah, you want to protect the resale value, do you? We're not living that long. We're not, this game's gonna run its course eventually. You know, I mean, at some point.
It's a pretty big arsenal in there.
Going to leave the bodies in the sunroom. This game's going to be over quick.
Yeah, you don't leave them in the sunroom. Yeah, you put them out in the barn for
bury
the cat.
The bodies behind the barn with the tractor. Make your way into the safe. Stand your ground. That's what I would do if I were to kill me.
What if you burned the bodies after removing the hands, feet, and teeth, and then you collect the bones later, and then you could use some sort of, I'm sure Woody has a mushing or smashing or destroying mechanism in that workshop.
The flail mower.
Oh, yeah. Throw them in the flail motor.
Oh, the flail motor. Well, what model is that flail motor?
It's by Bush Hog. It's a flail mower, and it has 88 hammer chisels that beat grass into submission.
They will not struggle over the supple body of a young boy. The whole Woody's Gamertag clan can be just tossed into the Bush Hog flail mower. There'll be pulp, and that grass will never have been greener afterwards.
That grass doesn't even try to grow. It's so afraid after you go over it with flail mower.
Man, and you can enjoy that media room. Oh, it's over 100 inches on that projector. Just you got to change the bulbs maybe every 8 to 12 months, but that's not a big deal.
You got to last long enough in this residence for the next Game of Thrones season. You'll love it.
Oh, you'll last for years. You'll make it well on past the Lord of the Rings TV series if you take out the gamer tags. Nobody's coming to visit.
What is
your move? My parents love me.
If they do come to visit, Kyle, you've been living. Let's say you or we. I don't know what scenario we've been discussing anymore.
Yes. A deranged fan. We're talking about Anthony, Xbox PC man. He snaps. He doesn't get that job at the police station that he's been working toward in law enforcement. He doesn't get it. He snaps. He has been following Woody's advice for years. Right? Do this, do that. Get in shape. Follow your dream. Work hard. Persevere. Save money. Invest. And it fails. It fails him. And by that regard, Woody has failed him. And Xbox PC man says, enough. My fault. Enough. He goes to Woody's house, takes out the entire clan one by one. He doesn't flail mower them immediately, though. No. He's smarter than that. You've seen his cosplay. First,
yes,
he skins Woody. He makes a Woody suit, and he puts it on. And he becomes
the guy that does the cosplay.
Yes, and he becomes Fat Woody.
Can we show some of this cosplay during the story?
Yes. If
Chisel link it.
He becomes Fat Woody, and he just continues doing the show with us, and we all know what's happened. You know,
but we dare not call it out.
We dare not
become a skin suit.
You don't want to. Next week he'd be wearing a Kyle suit. Next week he'd be wearing a Taylor suit. You know, you don't want that. You don't want that. He wouldn't put on a Chiz suit. It never fit him. It never fit. You haven't thought about the smell, have you?
Thought about the smell, you bitch. Yeah.
but he just wears a Woody suit, and everyone just pretends that Woody got fat, and now he's 3 inches shorter, and that's just that. Here he is, right here.
You think about it. What
He's already training.
That Chiz is still alive. Haven't seen him in years.
My
Chiz,
dad
are you
said
showing this guy doing the Woody cosplay with the paramotor on his back?
he's training for the inevitable skin suit. All right? You see Anthony coming up your driveway, you fucking shoot first and ask questions later because he's coming for that ass, literally. He's got his shears, he's got his sewing kit, he's got his formaldehyde or whatever, his curing agents to make your skin last long and be supple and smooth and pink forever. He's going to make a Woody suit.
Yep, he's gonna dance naked in front of a mirror, like Buffalo Bill, tucking his dick between his legs in his Woody skin suit. This is taking a dark turn.
Let me ask him if he'd do this. Let me see if he's online. I guarantee he'll immediately be like, huh, I never thought of that. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Let's see outside of this palatial estate you've been staying in. Really, really pretty shit.
Someone's been killed in there.
Oh, it's not a number of if, it's how many.
If he came there and made a skin suit out of you there, it would not be the first time that had happened there.
Do you want a non-smoking room or a skin suit room? Yeah.
I asked him, I said, Anthony, would you hypothetically kill Woody and wear his skin as a suit and become him? Take his life and do the show with us?
Did he reply yet?
Say,
He's like, do I have to wear it all day, every day, or can I take it off at night?
no, if we're going to be doing the show with a bona fide maniac, you have to wear it all the time.
Well, he'd wear it on the show.
Oh, okay. Well, you know,
But
then
he doesn't want to sleep in it, you know?
and that, even if he's got all his curing agents, how long until that skin sheet just turns into mush?
I mean, come on, you've got leather shoes, leather jackets and stuff like that. They never turn to mush. They just, I mean, they get a little worn over time. After a while, you know, people age, and thusly, Woody would eventually become like those King Ranch leather seats. He'd become broken in.
I'm a little insulted that Taylor thinks I would turn to mush, as if I was some low-quality leather. Bullshit. This is primo shit here, Taylor.
I mean,
a little respect.
You're right. You would make a... if you were walking down the street and a serial killer had his pick, you would be the belle of the ball in his eyes. No, I need that skin. I know I said I was going to stop. I need it. Look at that hairline. He would carefully remove your skin so as not to damage any of the areas that he was envious of. See that hairline? He'd leave your calves intact.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The calves would just go over his calves. Like, okay, all right.
Does the skin suit still have, like, the dick on there?
Yeah, his dick goes in Woody's dick.
So you have to hollow it out then.
Well, it's skinned. It's skinned. The inner penis is gone. It's just the skin. So his dick goes in Woody's penis skin. It's in there. And he pees through Woody's pee hole.
You just cut the head skin off so that yours like pokes out.
Like a condom.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. How is that gross?
Gross. Suddenly it's gross, right? Prior to now, we were just doing the logistics of it, right? But now it got gross.
Now
it smells like George Foreman chicken?
It would smell awful right now. I haven't showered since this morning, and I spent the day sweating and kiting and exercising and flying, and I had Thai food. It's a real shit show down there.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't wait to shower after this show.
You're gonna enjoy those 9 seconds of searing hot water until it fades to ice.
My underwear was sweaty, and I'm like, do I change my underwear before my shower? I don't know that I have enough underwear to wear 3 pairs in a day. So here I am in the sweatwear.
Oh man, that's disgusting.
I mean, I'm sure that the lady at the front desk has underwear you can buy or borrow.
Yeah.
No, there's no front desk. There's a like a thief-proof window where you slide your credit card under.
There's a person in a cage.
Yeah. She doesn't know English. It would seem, and she just hands you a card to fill
Please
out.
don't shoot.
You check the days on the calendar that you're going to stay there, and you give her your credit card, then she gives it back. You sign some papers. There's no talking, and there's certainly no contact or desk, Mr. Hoity-toity hotel stayer.
You have a real key, don't you?
What?
You have a real like brass key to this motel. That's one thing that people forget.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing people forget. When you're staying in a motel like this, they're like, "Here you go." They hand you some card.
Well,
And what you got to keep in mind,
key. There's cum and Hep C on it. Good luck. Yeah.
you gotta keep in mind, anyone could go to Walmart, make a fucking copy of that bitch, and they could just come right in your room right now.
Yeah,
moment,
and
please.
steal all the valuables that you don't have.
No, kill him and take his skin suit, and then fly away in his paramotor.